Terina Pondoka. Mr. President, Deputy President, Leader of the Opposition in Parliament, Honorable Members of Parliament, Head of Mobilization, Chairman Nyanzi Banange Ubira Koko Bantu. Okungemu. Yeah, I want to appreciate first of all the leaders who led the charge yesterday on our way to Kamuli, and of course that's why I had to recognize him, because as the head of mobilization, that is his activity, and he was the one leading us in terms of the organizational work, although the main person was our president, who was going out to meet his people. As you all know, we rolled out and announced our nationwide tour and formally notified the police as required by the law. The laws of Uganda say that if you want to hold a public meeting, public gathering, you should notify. And it should be very clear that the law does not say you should ask for permission. It is to notify them, which we did. Unfortunately, these people have not responded to us in writing. We wrote to them, they did not write to us. We just had media reports that one Mr. Enanga was somewhere saying that we did not notify them first of all, which was a lie, but not unexpected of him, because one time he even talked about Emunyenye, you remember very well. So that he tells lies is not surprising. But the other thing he said was that there is a ban on activities of the National Unity Platform. And we are asking, what kind of ban is that? How can you say that a political party is banned from carrying out activities when other political actors, political parties and other individuals, including illegal ones like PLOU, are allowed to go on and carry out their activities, carry out processions, do all sorts of things, and then they come and say that NUP is not allowed to do its activities? And I think the question we are putting to the police is whether they have now also decided, as they have always done anyway, to go into the political arena, and if they have started already to say that they intend, while we are running a race, they want to tie us with ropes and allow all other political actors to continue running while we are grounded. And of course that is something that we shall not allow as a National Unity Platform. Having said that, I want to read a letter that we are this afternoon going to deliver to the police. Today, as you know, we were supposed to be in Bugweri district, and we did not, because of the violence that was meted out on us yesterday. Those of you who were there saw the kind of violence. Right from Buyikwe, they started beating up our people, arresting others. As I speak, we have some of our comrades still stuck in hospitals and that kind of thing. So we decided that we should come and first of all protest. Because we wrote to them, they did not write back to us. We've just been hearing what they've been saying in the news. So this is a letter addressed to the Inspector General of Police, dated today, and it is titled Protest Against the Brutality Meted Out on Us by the Police and Military on Wednesday, 22nd May 2024, and the illegal obstruction of our activities. Reference is made to ours dated 10th, in which we informed them about our nationwide membership registration, and further reference is made to our letter dated 16th, in which we notified the police of our intended public rallies, mobilization meetings, and radio talk shows in the different districts of Uganda. On Wednesday 22nd, which was yesterday, we set off to Kamuli for our first event. Whereas our team was very peaceful, as you all saw, and law-abiding, a combined force of the police and military responded to us with so much violence and brutality. They used tear gas, live bullets, and pepper spray to disperse peaceful citizens who had gathered to receive us, and most importantly, our president. They also used sticks and batons to beat up several people, some of whom are still admitted in different hospitals. A huge roadblock was mounted to prevent us from entering Kamuli district, while our people were being subjected to so much violence. Some of our leaders were brutally arrested for trying to organize a lawful meeting. This letter is therefore to strongly protest against these violent and unlawful actions by the police and military against people trying to exercise their freedom of assembly guaranteed under Article 29 of the Constitution. Whereas we wrote to you, meaning the police, about our intended activities, we have received no formal response raising any issue with our meetings. We have, however, had media reports wherein Mr. Fred Enanga claimed that we hadn't notified you about our activities, which was false. He also claimed that there is a standing ban on NUP activities without substantiating the reasons, the extent, and the legality of the claimed ban. It would be illegal and partisan for the police to issue a blanket ban on the activities of the National Unity Platform while other political actors go on with their mobilization activities. As you are aware, meaning the police, various political actors, more so those aligned with the NRM, continue to hold procession, public rallies, and media engagements. Why is NUP specifically targeted and being restricted from mobilizing and organizing? We therefore request the IGP to prevail over the police and other security agencies not to interfere with the rest of our program as communicated to you in the reference letters. If there is any legitimate concerns about our activities, we are ready and available to engage with the police leadership in order to ensure that our activities proceed successfully. Short of that, they will be violating the law, and we shall use everything within our means to take them on. So that is the letter, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe as I conclude, let me say this also, that as NUP, we have constantly told you that we write these letters so that we are on record. Not that sometimes even when, people say, why do you write this? We want to be on record, and many times you've seen what comes out of being on record. It may not be what you expect, but there are things that come and bite, and sometimes bite in a harder way. But we also believe that eventually there will have to be accountability for all these violations, and it is very important at all times for us to be on the record. So without wasting any time, I want to very quickly maybe olunaku lwajjo omutulabe nga tugenze Kamuli nga tubadde ekigendererwa kyaffe kya kutuuka eri abantu baffe okusingira ddala pulezidenti waffe nga alina okutuuka ku bantu be abeeyo mu bitundu by'eggwanga ebyenjawulo. Programu yaffe twategeeza poliisi ng'amateeka bwe galagira. Amateeka gagamba nti bw'oba oyagala kukola olukungaana bwe lutyo tegeezako poliisi, si kugisaba lukusa. Bw'omala gitegeeza bwe beeyina byeyagala mukwataganeko ebaddamu ne bawandiikira ne bagamba tubadde tulowooza tukozese kuba olina oba tukole bwe kituba bwe kiti. Naye bwe batekuwandiikidde kiba kitegeeza terina bwegamba nti ffe tuloote ki kye bagenda okukola. Kati mwalabye byonna bye bakoze ne badeployinga ne bakuba abantu baffe amu ne babasiba ne wetwogerera abantu baffe bali eyo. Bamu betukola nabo wano tebali wano naffe. Lwaki? Kubanga baba tutte poliisi e Kamuli ne basulayo, era wetwogerera batugamba abamu bali mubatwala mu kooti. Abamu nno babasanze ne ku restaurants nga banywamu kacaayi n'omugyawo n'omutwala. Of course tuwulidde nti bagezaako okufumba ebisango nga bwe bazze bakola. Olunaku lwaleero twali badde mu disitulikiti ya Bugweri era abantu be babadde batwetegekedde bulungi nnyo. Mbadde njogerako n'abamu ku makya nga olunaku lwaleero kibakoze bubi nnyo okulaba nga tetugenze, naye tusazeewo tujje tukomewo tusobole okuwandiika protest letter oba ebbaluwa ekola ki ey'emulugunya. Njagala ekigambo ekiri stronger than that. Oba ewakanya kwemulugunya si complaining, eyekalakasa noze people power era omwekalakasi. Tusazeewo okuwandika ebbaluwa eyekalakasa eri poliisi n'okugitegeeza nti bye bakola tebitambula n'amateeka kubanga ffe twaba notifyinga ne tubawandikira bulungi nnyo. Ebbaluwa ngibasomedde mu Luzungu naye omulamu omukulu gweriko ekisooka kwe kubajukiza nti twabawandiikira. Ekyokubiri kwe kubategeeza nti jo bwe tubadde tuwandikira IGP nti jo bwe tubadde tutandise activities zaffe bakoze effujjo okuviira ddala Buikwe ku bridge awo ne bakuba abantu baffe ne bagenda mu maaso kukubo lyo nerigenda e Kamuli ate bwe tugezaako okuyingira Kamuli ne tusanga nga bataddewo amagye ne poliisi mulabye ekibaddeyo. Obwengula bonna obw'e Kamuli almost n'ebitundu byonna ebiri awo bubadde bujjudde tiya gas n'ebirala. So violence ati so bataddeko road block ne bakuba abantu baffe era ne bakwata n'abantu baffe bangi nnyo awadde tebalina musango. So ne tugamba nti tuwandike n'ebbaluwa ebategeeza nti be bakoze bimenya amateeka. Mwami Enanga gye buvuddeko yavaayo n'agamba nti tetwabategeeza ekyali kituufu era twateekayo ebbaluwa gye twabawa. Mpozi ekyokubiri yavaayo n'agamba nti bo baatuteekako envumbo baatuteekako ban tetusobola kukola activities. Kati n'ebbaluwa ebabuuza ti lwaki mugamba nti NUP terina kola activities so nga mmwe mukkiriza abalala bonna ne beetayanga bwe baagala mu ggwanga. Ndowooza gye buvuddeko mubadde mubalaba aba PLU juzi baali Masaka bo of course tebabeera n'abantu be tubeera nabo balina okupikinga abantu ne bapangisa zibaasi ne bajja abantu mu bitundu byonna byonna era abamawulire mwabikavalinga nga abamu babanja transport waabwe. Kaakati bwe bakunganyiza eyo bayise ebivulu processions tetwalaba poliisi bwevaayo. Juzi mulabye ono Lilian Abe ng'alina omukolo kitugumu ne mulaba processions ebadde bayisa n'ebirala. So tubuuza lwaki bwe kituuka ku NUP bwe beekwasa ne batandika kujja ebisongasonga so nga tekiri mu mateeka ekyo kyonna kye bakola. So twagala babuuza kye mutegeeza NUP yo mugisibyemu emiguwa ne mugamba yo tegenda kutambula naye abalala bonna mubaleke batambule. Tetugamba nti bali nabo babagaani, bali batambule naye naffe batuleke tukole ebyaffe. Enugu bwe nga gye balina yakuba nti ffe tubeera n'abantu bangi nnyo tetulina kyabbakolera. Sorry. Kati let me invite you to invite the president. Mpozi n'ekisembayo mu bbaluwa eno tubategeezezza nti bwe balina ensonga ey'eggumba gye balina tuli ready, tuli available batuyite twogere nabo tubawulirize biki bye bagamba baleme okutuulayo bakole press conferences. Bwe baba balina ensonga ng'erimu eggumba ekyo mukiwulire nga eri legitimate yonna batuyite tutuule naffe twanjule ensonga zaffe. Mwebalire.
If they say, okay, can we plan a meeting, that's okay. But please go together. There's no harm in that. If you're worried about all these people, they cannot enter if they don't have your permission. No, we want, because you're saying you're only a delivery.
Tomorrow Enanga will do a press conference.
I can't recall one.
That you see, you handed it to the wrong person. Yeah.
It is people here at the entrance. It's not me.
Do you know that you're supposed
to go somewhere reasonable, whether it be a registry or wherever you will place us, you receive it properly and then we leave. That's all. From here on the road.
Which office are we going to?
Position on the right level, Ssenyonyi, together with Madame the Deputy President of the National Youth Platform, together with Secretary General and the National Mobilizer, to enter to deliver their petition. And they have refused them to enter to deliver the petition, but they are not open anywhere. So,
officer, this is your office.
No, but they are.
By this one, at least we will receive. So at least you sign on this one, this particular one.
Yeah, this is Uganda.
So today's press conference that we held at our headquarters in Kavule, we did come here at the police headquarters to deliver our protest letter. The protest letter is in regard to the happenings in Kamuli yesterday. We did write to the IGP, to police leadership, informing them about our countrywide tour. That letter was received here. Somebody just signed and put a date. They didn't put a stamp or whatever. We did hear Fred and Nanga say they don't know about any of such letter. We went out there. They did clobber us, tear gas and so on. Some of our people are nursing injuries. So we said, let's retreat and write a protest letter to the leadership of police. But we said this time we shall not send somebody to deliver that letter, because when we send them, they just receive it here, no stamp, no nothing. And then Enanga says no letter was sent. We said, as the leaders, let's bring that protest letter here ourselves. Of course, you could see they were afraid of even letting us in, because they know that many of the things that they do are wrong and illegal. That's why they have so much fear. Even letting us in is a problem. These ones here, Afande wa Mungu and others, they're thinking, hey, I might be punished if I let these NUP leaders in. So he decided, because he's the head of security of the entire headquarters, as he has told us, he said, let him receive the letter. Our concern, why we were trying to insist to go on the inside, is because many times they say no letter was delivered, but he has written and signed, and Afande wa Mungu we know, because he's the one who used to guard the former vice president, Honorable Edward Sekandi. So we know him. Now that he has signed and received, we have told him, make sure this letter is delivered. Yeah. Once Abbas Byakagaba and his deputy report to office, which we hope soon, or whoever is in charge, because you cannot say just because these people were vetted, there is no leadership. How is the police force running? We've asked him to deliver that letter, our protest note, but also we are saying we are proceeding with our activities to Palisa tomorrow, because we did notify the police force. So we are telling them if they have any issues, they should let us know. But in the meantime, we followed the law. And that's why we are proceeding to Palisa tomorrow. Tuesday wano, watu abadde ne press conference ku kitebe kyaffe. Eggulo twabadde Kamuli mwalabe babaddeyo tear gas, rubber bullets n'ebirala, abantu bafe abamu balina ebisago. Twawandiikira poliisi nga tubategeezako ng'etteeka bwe ligamba tugenda kola countrywide tour yaffe. Omuntu gwe twasindika ebbaluwa bagirisiivingira wano n'asayininga n'ateekako ne date. Twawulidde Enanga ng'avaayo ng'agamba nti tebafunanga ku bbaluwa yonna. Kakati twagambye tuwandiike ebbaluwa eno ey'okwekalakaasa, ey'okwemulugunya ku ebyo ebyabaddewo. Ne tugamba ffe ng'abakulembeze katugyereetere. Twali twagala byakubuzaabuza, tewali bbaluwa yazze naki. Naye mu kugireeta mulaba bannaffe munnange batya n'okutukkiriza okuyingira. Tetuli ba rebels, tetuli bayeekera, tuli bakulembeze mu ggwanga lino, naye batya okutukkiriza okuyingira mu police headquarters, which is a public institution. Afande wa Mungu agireceivinze wano n'agamba agenda gituusaayo kwabo bekikwatako. Tumutisa obuvunaanyizibwa obwo, waleme kubeerawo kwebuzaabuza, waleme kulaba Enanga enkya ng'agamba nti tewali bbaluwa yatuuse. Tugibawadde ebbaluwa yaffe nga twemulugunya, era olw'enkya tuddamu countrywide tour yaffe. Enkya tugenda kubeera Palisa. Twabategeeza nga poliisi etteeka bwe ligamba, oba balina obuzibu bwonna batutegeeze. Ffe tetulina buzibu kubanga tugondera amateeka. Kyobudola n'okujja wano tuzze. So tubadde twagala wano kubeerawo olwekwaso yonna nti wali bbaluwa ya receivingiddwa n'ebirala bwe bityo tugireese, agireceivinze. So tugireese nga twemulugunya ku nsonga ez'enjawulo. Abalala bonna bakkirizibwa okutalaga eggwanga, Muhoozi ne gurupu ye, Balirya n'Abe ne bakuba n'enkuŋŋaana processions makubo n'abalala abatambula awatabeera buzibu. Naye ffe twagala poliisi etuwulire, batuyinako akakuku, batuyinako buzibu ki? Kyobudola tuwandiise ebbaluwa eyo nga twemulugunya, era olw'enkya tuddamu era nga tutandikira Palisa. Oba balina obuzibu bwonna twagala batutegeeze nti ffe oba tubalabikika bubi, nti oba ffe oba tulina buzibu ki, twagala batubuulire. Kyobudola tomulugunyiza mu baluwa eyo katulinde naye in the meantime tujja genda maaso ne katuwaituwa yaffe
atisivinze ebbaluwa akolanga ani mu Luganda
alisivinze ebbaluwa bamuyita ofisa wa Mungu atugambye nti ya kulembera security wano ku police headquarters naye tumumanyi kubanga yali bodyguard wa wekitiibwa Edward Sekandi bwe yali vice president so face ekirungi ye tugimanyi era tumugambye enkya bwe tuwulira enanga nga yeebuzaabuza nti tewali baluwa yaleetebwa wano tujja gamba wa Mungu nti gwakoze bino ebitategerekeka oba ki so atukakasizza egenda kutuuka ffe nga bwe tweyongera maaso Yamila. Okay, tubiwulidde ebyo ebimu era tukyagezaako kubitegeera obulungi waliwo abatugamba nti yamulaba abantu bano buli babalemesa babaagalayo kasente ka facilitation wakati olunaku lw'eggulu tiyagaasi yenna bamumazeemu baba balina okukola embalirira kakati mutwongera akasente tugule tiyagaasi omulala n'ebyokukozesa n'ebirala tubiwulira okay era nga tugezaako okubitegeera oba oliawo olwekwasa obuli batusyankalanya nga bafunayo akasente titumanyi naye tubinoonyerezaako kubitegeera. We have had those allegations that sometimes when police does stop us it's because they're trying to make some money. That's something we do here. Because like yesterday they used up all the tear gas that they had. Now maybe they're going to ask for more money for operations and so on. And so each time they stop us, they're making some money. That's something that we are hearing. And by the way, we'll follow it up. Yeah. Even in Parliament, because as the opposition, we head the accountability committees. Yeah. And so they'll have to account for all of these different things that we hear. True.